Good morning. I just wanted to come to you just to give you a little information. I seen this on, I think it's Antonio Neal 116. It's on YouTube. And there was this lady, she was in Walmart's, and there was another lady that was from a ministry, and she was trying to sell her some books. And the lady touched the books and she gave them back to her, the lady from the church, and told her that she was not interested in them. And after she touched the book, she began to feel sick. And she said that she realized that God, gave her guidance to like make sure that she gets find a group of people. And so um, she realized what happened. She realized that she could possibly be trafficked, and so God led her to find a group of people inside of the store, and she ended up in going to the pharmacy, and she sat down on the bench, and somebody came over and asked her was she okay, and she told them that yes she was okay, no that she wasn't okay, and that what had happened to her. So I wasn't going to talk about this, but I was in Food Lion a couple of days ago, and it was Sunday. It was, I believe it was Sunday, and I had just went for a run, and I came back and I stopped by Walmart. I mean, at Food Lion, but it wasn't that many people in Food Lion, and the parking lot was like wide open. So I just parked. I was by myself where I was parked at, and then when I was in the store, this lady came up to me and she said, I was over there by the avocados, and she asked me how much this bag of avocados cost, and I told her the price on it. She was a Hispanic lady, and then I got my avocados and got ready to go, and then she hands me this business card and says that she does house cleaning, blah blah blah, and that she works alone. And I didn't really think too much about it, and I grabbed the card. And as I was walking around in the store, I started thinking about it that I had touched this card. So I ended up throwing it in a trash can, and then I had got one of the white. I didn't have no wipes on me. I usually do, but I went to where the right before I exit where you exit the store. I began to I grabbed those wipes that they had where you can clean the buggies. So I cleaned my hands there. But before I got ready to leave the store, um, when I turned around, she was in line behind me. And when I got out to the parking lot, there was a vehicle that was two parking spaces below me, and it was a guy. He was sitting in the car. The car was running, and it was a Hispanic guy. And most people might say, "Well, this is just a total coincidence." She hands you the card, then she ends up behind you in line, and then you go outside, and there's somebody who's Hispanic that's sitting in the car. I don't believe in coincidence, so I took my phone out and I started taking pictures of the man in the vehicle. And when I started doing that, he left. And the reason why I'm saying this is what happened to the lady in Walmart. She touched the books. I didn't get sick or anything to my knowledge. I didn't feel bad or anything like that. Um, I did wash my hands though. And then when I got home, I washed my hands really, really good. But just FYI, just be careful because I know that we used to taking business cards from people. People pass them out all the time, but you can't even do that now because you don't ever know, what people are up to. And like I say, I wasn't going to say anything about this, but then when I saw the story about the lady talking about that she had touched the books and then she got sick. And she also said that she saw the lady that she had encountered with the books that she was texting someone, and it was like she felt like that she was giving information about this lady, and that that she was sick and that she's probably on her way out so she could be abducted. So I'm just telling everybody, just be careful and be mindful because I know that everybody, a lot of people have businesses. I have a business. Although I don't pass out my business cards, I'm just saying that I know they could be innocent and everybody's not, out to harm you, but just be safe. And be cautious and be aware of your surroundings. And I know that a lot of times that they get us when we're distracted. You're shopping, you're really not thinking, you're trying to get what you got to get and get out of the store because you have other things you have to do. And that's how they catch us off guard. So just be mindful and be aware you're surrounded, and don't think that that every situation is a coincidence. That she just so happened to be behind me. He just so happened to be out there in the parking lot. I don't believe in that. It could have been a straight up setup, and it was something that I avoided. So I'm just giving a warning to everybody: stay safe and be aware of your surroundings.